Hi, Josh Apple here with the Raspberry Golf Academy. Today I'm at Virginia Golf Center and I'm going to talk about hitting the ball low. There are times when that's really important, such as flattening the ball down a little bit if it's a back pin and you want the ball to release back to the hole. Maybe you want to hit it a little bit lower to have more directional control. Sometimes it's really windy and you need to flat the ball down. In more extreme circumstances, you might be under a tree and have to punch out. In that case, you would need to hit it very low. So the number one way to hit the ball lower is to simply swing slower. That won't go extreme, like under a tree, but in terms of flattening the ball down, to hit it just a little bit lower. Maybe you're into the wind, maybe it's a back pin and you want to flat it down a little bit lower. The key would be to hit it with a slower swing speed. Slower overall swing speed produces less spin, less apex height, and ultimately less carry. So yes, swinging slower would be less carry, which means you would need to take extra club. So if I swing in a smooth tempo like that, the ball will come off flatter with less carry. So club up, extra club or two in order to get it to the target. But if you have a more extreme circumstance, such as you're under a tree and need to punch out, that's when you would go to things such as de-lofting the club, play it back in your stance, the more extreme things. So if I were under a tree and needed to punch out, I would play it toward my back foot, right foot for a right-handed golfer, and notice that also de-lofts the club. So really what you're doing by playing it back in your stance is de-lofting the club because your hands are still in the middle of your body, and now the loft on the club has changed to less de-lofted. So with your hands in the middle, club de-lofted, ball back. Another way to hit it lower would be to choke down on the club. So I'm going to grip down a little lower. And also a more compact golf swing. Stabilizing the wrists, low finish. If you're active with your wrists in a big high finish, more of a higher shot, stabilizing the wrists also keeps the loft off the club. A low finish with stable wrists produces a low fastball. So again, you still want to swing slow, but now you're adding in all these other elements. So a slow swing with the ball back in your stance, de-lofted, choke down, stable wrists, and a held off finish. It will look something like this. Notice my follow through stopped here with stable wrists. So that's how you hit extreme punch shot. But if you simply want to flat it down just a little bit, all I have to do is swing slower. I'm Josh Apple, and that's your tip for the day.